Swimming pools at home are a great place to teach young children how to swim and how to be safe in and around water. But pools are also dangerous places for young children, so they need constant adult supervision. Pool fences and covers are also important for keeping them safe. This video provides guidance on how to make pools safe and compliant with fencing regulations. We will focus on 3 types of pools: in-ground, above ground, and small heated pools. Regardless of your pool type, if it can hold more than 40 centimetres of water, you will need to install a physical barrier that restricts access to the pool by unsupervised children. For an in-ground pool, the fence must be at least 1.2 metres high, measured from the ground on the outside of the fence. If there is a permanent object within 1.2 metres of the fence, the 1.2 metre height should be measured from that. The gaps in your fence must be a maximum of 10 centimetres underneath, a maximum of 10 centimetres between the rails, and at least 90 centimetres between horizontal railings. Diagonal rails are not allowed on pool fences or gates. Now the gate. Your gate must comply with a number of requirements. It must open outwards away from the pool, be clear of any obstructions, have a latch, and be able to close and latch on its own. Also, ensure your gate hinges are properly tensioned. If the latch is on the outside of the fence, it should be at least 1.5 metres above the ground or any nearby permanent objects. For an above-ground pool, the pool itself can sometimes be the fence, but you will need a fence if any of the following apply. The top of the pool is less than 1.2 metres above the adjacent ground, or less than 1.2 metres above any object that is within 1.2 metres of the pool. Or the pool wall can be climbed, or a ladder or other means of access can't easily be removed. A small heated pool has a water surface area that is 5 metres squared or less. Common examples are spas or hot tubs. A cover can be used as a physical barrier, but only if the top of the pool wall is at least 760 millimetres above the ground, and if the walls can't be climbed. If a small heated pool doesn't meet both these requirements, then a fence is required. If the top of the pool is next to a permanent object like a deck, then measure 760 millimetres from that point. The cover must meet a number of conditions relating to signage, its strength, ability to restrict access, and how easily it can close. The fenced area should be limited to the immediate pool area and not include things like veggie gardens, clotheslines, or playground equipment. The area around the pool should be as confined as possible, and its use should be related to the pool only. If your neighbour's fence forms part of your pool fence, this would also need to comply with the regulations. That means, among other things, the property boundary fence needs to be at least 1 metre from the pool water's edge, be at least 1.8 metres high on the pool side, have any gaps smaller than 10 centimetres, have at least a 90 centimetre gap between railings. The top rail can be no more than 15 centimetres from the top of the fence. If the boundary fence doesn't comply, talk to your neighbour to try and find a solution. If you do need to build a new fence, it needs to be at least 1.2 metres from the boundary fence. All in-ground and above-ground pools and small heated pools must be inspected for compliance every 3 years. Inspections must be done by either your local council or an independently qualified pool inspector. If you fail to meet compliance, you could be fined up to $5,000, or you might be required to drain the pool and keep it empty. Finally, always be mindful of the area immediately surrounding the fence, as things can change. People might leave climbable objects lying around, or overhanging tree branches can grow. It might seem like a lot of rules and effort, but we do it for safety. Let's be kid cool around the pool and make our pools fun and safe for all.